What is good, y'all, SGG family? It's your boy SmooveGotGame, aka Head Coach Smooth, back with another Lions rebuild, baby. And we are here to defend the championship, man, the title. We just came off a Super Bowl victory, did the off season, and now I went through preseason. And coming back with a couple notes for you guys. Before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that some new stuff has been popping up on the channel. If you noticed already, by this point, I've already played Regs and Mutt as well. So if you guys enjoyed that gameplay, make sure you guys go hit that video with a like. Let me see the support, and I'll bring more of those out if you guys want to see more of those. Also, I've noticed that some of you have talked about the Red Series being more so your favorite, so I will work on bringing maybe that out more often, as we've already completed the goal in this series and we'll be looking to defend pretty much. So we'll maybe do this one once a week and do that one twice a week. Also, we're coming to the close of the Slide Cooper walkthrough. I have completed the game. Videos are still going to go up and drop for you guys, and then I'm working on the next Let's Play after that, but it will be some time before I start that one up, as I'm getting the game ready, getting setups, and getting recorded started on that too as well. So there's going to be a little bit of time for that, so no Let's Plays might come up for a little bit, but I am starting a brand new series on Madden. Now you'll see one more episode of this before that series drops. When I tell you I've got something planned for you guys, it's something special that I think a lot of nostalgic football fans or what if type of football fans will like. That's all I'm gonna give you guys, and you guys will see when it pops out. Now back to I almost called it spring training, the preseason. We ended up going 1-1-1. We tied the last game because unfortunately I got stuck with that in-game glitch, so we didn't even get to go to OT to do anything with that. So as you can see here, I don't know how I noticed I'm just out here naked. Where are my headphones at? There we go. No, I'm not naked no more. So we're going to look at some of the preseason stats here. Dwayne Thomas, excellent as always, 423, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 79% completion percentage is exactly what I wanted to see. Elijah Meeks actually played pretty well, especially game 1, kind of struggled a little bit later on, and most of his interceptions came in game 2. But he actually did pretty good. I was very impressed with what he was able to do. He moved very well, moved the ball up the field very well. He was excellent with his play calling. Tyler Heineke doing exactly what I expect him to be able to do. Just come in and be that number 2 quarterback, let Meeks develop, let Dwayne Thomas still do his thing in case somebody's hurt. We actually had a quarterback injury too in the preseason. That was crazy to me. We actually had a quarterback injury and Dwayne Thomas had to come out for the rest of that quarter. We put Meeks in. That to me was crazy. I was like, oh no, I might actually end up with Heineke or Meeks playing the game if it actually happens in the actual game. But yeah, I hadn't seen a quarterback injury in some time. Now, Cam Akers, 6.1 a carry. He did great last preseason too as well, so we want to see that continue. Johnny Powell, actually with a 4.2, looking like running back number 2 right now. I think this is somebody like the game even picked up for me. I mean, he's only 62, 63 overall, so he's got major work to do, but 90 speed, 90 excel. The carrying is pretty low. Ball carriage is at 82. So he's definitely going to be more of an elusive back, no trucking and great tackle ability, but we'll have some things to work on with him. You see 44 power back, but 62 elusive back. So he's pretty well versed in what his role is and what he can do. And 4.2 a carry, I'm not bad at it. I mean, he did better than Javian Hawkins, 3.6 a carry and a touchdown, as well as Darius Gardner down here, 7 for 17 and a touchdown. Now receiving core, I mean, it is what it is. Zach Telfer actually showed and balled the fluff out. My boy, 7 for 78, 2 touchdowns. I saw Julius Carter make so many deep down the field plays. You know, it's as long as 37. He was just getting open down the field and making big plays that way. Unfortunately, no touchdown, but I didn't see him getting any drops either. So I feel good about the back half of the receiving core. You know, the bottom 3, of course, you know, led by Quintez Cephas, and then those 2 are going to be awesome. And you know, my top 3, you know, I got mad love for these 3. So my receiving core is once again like that. Tight ends are looking strong. Defense was looking phenomenal in this past game. You see Gathers here, 5 tackles for loss. Gatewood even got 5. And from a starter's perspective, when you're barely playing, that's a lot. Got himself a sack. We had sacks coming all over the place. Andrew Harding, the rookie, even getting 3 tackles for loss and a sack. Getting into the backfield, showing that he might be able to be an early producer. Mitch Scott, same thing as well. Got half a sack for himself with a tackle for loss. INTs, the normal guys, getting 2 of them. Kirby Joseph actually giving 2 interceptions, maybe showing me that he wants that starting free safety role over the rookie. But only time will tell if the rookie starts to play bad. I was very impressed with it. I was taking my time through the preseason games, right? I was watching the play. I'd pause it, go back into instant replay mode, break the play down, see who's doing what. I took my time through game 1 and game 2. Game 3, I kind of went a little bit quicker because I'd already seen everything I needed to. I was really kind of like the dress rehearsal, seeing what the starters could do for 3 quarters. But as far as like the preseason, bro, I broke that mug down. Now, with that being said, if you see me look up to the side, I got my pre-cuts already looked at. I already know exactly where we're going for all of our cuts. Quarterback room, easy. I like to keep 3 of them. Y'all are safe. Running back room, need 4 of y'all. Y'all are safe. Fullback, I need 1. Why not? Receivers, I need 6 of y'all. Y'all are safe. Tight ends, I have 4. I only need 3. So keeping that in mind, we will be going ahead and putting Keon Bass back to the practice squad. Let him have some more time to level up. Maybe next season, see the end of James Mitchell, 26 years old, only 71 overall. The other dude was 23, so could see an end to him being on this team next season. Left tackle, y'all know I like 10 offensive linemen, a backup for every spot. And it looks like we do have that. All right, so cool. Offensive line's good. Left end, I think it's Mitch Scott on this side. Actually ended up getting hurt. He will be back for week 1 of the regular season, but that's why you only see 1 there. These 2 are safe. A lot of defensive tackles. So what will be happening is Marion Jones, at 23 years old, will be moved to the practice squad. Adrian Brinkley, 25, no more practice squad eligibility, will be cut. 62 overall, just cannot have that. I have somebody younger in Terrence Cohen that's significantly better, and then Richard Clinton, who's significantly better than him. So it makes no sense to keep somebody that old where you're not that good. Left outside, middle linebacker, right outside will be the deduction of involve Buckwater. He will be moving down to the practice squad for us. And that'll do the cuts. But I also wanted to come over here to manage the roster because I didn't do this last time. This time I missed out on a lot of, or how they basically did my practice squad for me. I have people that I want to practice squad, so I'm just going to go ahead and get them on the practice squad really quick because I've already pre-looked through this and figured out who looked like a good fit, some positions that might need some depth that could potentially be helpful. First dude I wanted to look at here, 90 speed, 89 acceleration, UDFA right here, 22 years old, receiving back, Kyrie Hickman will be joining the squad. I feel like it's good to have a receiving back on roster, 75 catching, 72 spec catch, 74 on the short route running, 61 the medium. So I'll take that, especially with the 90 speed combo. One of the faster backs is eligible for practice squad eligibility, and I figured why not go and get a UDFA. So from Northern Illinois to Detroit. And then I wanted to come get some receivers. We only have 6, so let's go ahead and get some more depth over here. And I'll immediately get caught off guard with this 94 speed. You know I love my speed. 6'1" out of Georgia Southern, UDFA, Connor Matthews, 93 acceleration. He's got the future starter tag too, so that makes me have some promise that he might be good in the future. 76 catching, 71, 70, 75 on the route running, 71 release. So some work there to work on as far as release and deep route running. But we will be adding him to the, look at it, 2.4 million if I want to add him to the roster, but he will be on the practice squad at 70 overall, so hopefully nobody picks him up. And as well, I want to go and get another one, Stephon Dawson, UDFA out of Ohio State, 5'9" slot receiver, 67 overall, 90 on his speed too as well. I just was really impressed with what he had, 77 catching, 79 on the short route running, already off rip. Release was pretty low, so we'll have to work on that. But if he's in the slot, a lot of times they're playing off cover, so that shouldn't be too much. He shouldn't have to worry about too much press. So he'll be my second UDFA receiver. Now, anybody who knows me knows I'm an Alabama fan. Roll Tide. So this one kind of pains me a little bit. But UDFA out of Auburn, 6 foot middle linebacker Nicholas Roman. Felt like we needed some more depth, some more pass coverage guys at middle linebacker to kind of help out with that. We do technically run a 3-4. And in my normal scenario, I would only have 3 DTs, 4 middle linebackers in that case. Right now I have that flipped like I'm running a 4-3. So maybe getting somebody else that will good will give me that push that I need to kind of limit down my roster to that size. Only 66 zone coverage, but that was the highest among all practice squad eligible middle linebackers. So he will be joining the squad too. And right after him, I mean, he was, if you remember when we first clicked the screen, he was the best person on this list of UDFAs. 24-year-old Justin Dockery, 2-year man out of LSU, still over here for practice squad eligibility, not signed and picked up. So I figured why not? He's a pass coverage outside linebacker, so won't really come in to help with pass rush at all. Doesn't have good moves there. But just kind of like Akeem Gathers, could potentially be that. And I could potentially move him to middle linebacker, just like we did with Alex Young. 72 zone coverage is better than Nicholas that we just picked up. So we'll be adding him to the practice squad too as well. And he's actually less to sign to the active roster. I think it's at 2 million. Let's sign Nicholas. It's 1 million to sign him. That's crazy. Looking at the cover skills for the corners that are still here, I just like this combination of press with man coverage. 79 press, the highest among all practice squad eligible DBs. Matched it up with a 70 man coverage in the zone, right behind the 67 with 90 speed. I think Kyler McMichael could be an excellent fit for the squad. 2-year guy out of North Carolina, but he will be joining our practice squad here today and maybe be eligible to make the team next season. We'll see what he has to offer for us. But last but not least, we will go to strong safety, just making sure my safeties are as strong as possible. Highest one on the board here, Matthew Moore, 67 overall. He's a zone coverage safety, which is exactly what I want back there. 73 zone is exactly what I need to be having back there. 87 speed, 5'11", rookie from Missouri. Another UDFA joins the squad as we go ahead and bring him onto the team. So that will conclude it. That should be, I think you get 10 people, so that should be all 10 that we need to fill out our roster. They shouldn't be adding anybody else. That's probably the thing that's the most annoying. Why I do go through that is because I do not want them adding people to my practice squad. This is my practice squad. These are my boys that I want to possibly be able to come up. And that there's a linebacker injury, we got a great fix. There's a receiver injury, I got a great fix. Hopefully they don't get snatched up from me, but only time will tell. Let's go ahead and get to the regular season. And it looks like we're starting it off too with a division opponent with the Minnesota Vikings. So this season will be going through a little bit faster paced. We will be simming more weeks. In fact, in this first video, I'm thinking we get through the first 3. Get all the way up to Bengals. We can see what's going on because look at that, already practice squad player signed. They just got Justin Doctor. That's so annoying. Is y'all linebacking core really that weak? I gotta go look. They said to the Chiefs, is their linebacking core really that weak that he needs to come play for them? What if he's a starter? I'm gonna be so mad. Look at that, Gardner Minshew on the Chiefs. That's funny. Right outside linebacker. He actually is the best outside linebacker. I mean, even though they got Josh Beckham, who has the future starter tag, so I would think they want to ride out with him. They got Alton Robinson starting over there, while James Spitzer is starting left outside. So 75. Where's he at? Why is he not on this depth chart? Then he could be starting over here at 75. We're gonna let Alton Robinson do it. I don't know. They depth chart weird to me, but it's not up to me to decide. It was one of my practice squad people, unfortunately, and it just so happened to be my best one. But we're gonna go into the season goal. I would say win the Super Bowl, but that's almost always guaranteed to get you fired. See, I don't even know why it's a very high chance of firing. We just won the Super Bowl. I don't think it'd be bad to have an objective of win the Super Bowl again. I think that should tone down to like a medium and then make this one like a high. Like if we just won a Super Bowl and don't make the playoffs, I feel like that should be high. This one should be very high. Like I think it should change based off what you just did the season before. I just won a Super Bowl. Why would my goal be win 4 games? We only win 4 games and I still have a very low chance of getting fired. Like we just won the Super Bowl. I should definitely be fired. So I'm gonna at least put it at make the playoffs. I feel like that's what we should at least be doing. I don't want to ever guarantee a Super Bowl win. That's how you get fired. I've done it before. Even after winning 3 Super Bowls, I didn't go that time. I got fired. Got completely fired. I'm gonna go with stifling defense here to start off the year. I think that was our saving grace last season to win it. We're going against the Vikings. Stop the pass. They got Justin Jefferson still, I believe. So we'll definitely want to still keep a focus on that. Yep, at the top, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. They got a good offensive tackle and Brian O'Neill. Earl Bayer is still there. He's progressed pretty nicely. 89 overall with a morale boost, so 88 scrambler. He's had a pretty good career. Came in the same draft class as Dwayne Thomas. And these boys have, same draft class, division rivals. I couldn't think of anything better. We were considering getting him. So that makes the storyline for that one even better. But not too much change has happened on this team. So got Dalvin Cook. Hey, yo, pause. Dalvin Cook. Hey, yo. Dalvin Cook. Zach Moss in the backfield. That's why I said that. Because Moss was, hey, look, pause. Deontay Hardy's going to start the season off first. So it'll be Miles Greenfield and Amir Smith-Marset as their top 3 going into this ball game. And then tight end still Evan Ingram. Offensive line is still strong, although missing their left guard. Out with injury. O-line is still strong. D-line looking pretty strong. Linebacking core looking strong. This team is strong. I can't remember if they were, no, it was the Packers that made that late season push. But honestly, roster-wise, this Vikings team is pretty good. It's going to be somebody to look out for this season. So I think I'll definitely have my eyes on them to make sure we're doing everything we can to stop them. Now that we're out of the preseason, we can go full pads and get my starters back to the full reps. We were splitting it, letting backups get it for positions in which case that it, deemed necessary. It was somebody that I was trying to get some XP to. So run inside. Oh no, we will not be doing that. me go ahead and switch this back to starters, full pads, run outside. I think not. I think we're going to go with the throw up medium. Let's get the pass game working. Let's get that arm loose for Dwayne Thomas and get everything we need. I'm going to fix this focus player scene up and double check, make sure there's no injuries, and I'll see you guys at the start of the game. Going through the season faster means going through some of the games faster unless they get more interesting, which will most of the time take place in the second half. So less time spent in the first, more time in the second, mainly fourth quarters, right? So we'll be watching this first drive though on offense as we start out the day, trying to get things right as Cam Akers, trying to get them legs loose. A little read option working to perfection here this time as it gets us enough for the first down. It's Eric Kendricks coming in to make the tackle, but that's an 11-yard gain for the quarterback Dwayne Thomas. I honestly want to see more read options. He's got the speed to do it. I think we need to let them legs loose more often. So 1st and 10, right after the read option, we'll go play fake. Throw out to the sideline, couldn't get his feet in. I like the play progression though. Direct run, read option, play action. Would have liked you to look down the field more, but it's all right. We'll go with the direct handoff to the outside to Cam Akers again and get us a little bit closer. So it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and manageable, 3rd and medium. And let's see what's able to happen here. Play fake. Drop back, looking, throw will go deep down the field. He's got a man open. Just not enough air underneath it. If he floats that one a little bit more, Jameson Williams is in front of him by far, but just couldn't put enough underneath. And it's a rivalry that we see very, very often against two highly drafted quarterbacks. And it just so happens to have to be in the same division. So we get to see the matchup 2 times, sometimes even 3 times a year if they can slide to the postseason. But that's a great first play there. Jose Harrison coming in on the middle linebacker blitz. He doesn't come back there too often. So it's very unlikely that you would see that or fell asleep. And it's an easy first sack to start off our season on defense. Looks like we'll go 2 back in the backfield, Justin Jefferson being one of them, and we'll go ahead and take him down. Very interesting to put Jefferson in the backfield. I don't see them do that often either. A lot of surprises coming here as we send a quick blitz, and it leads to an interception. Trayvon Diggs starting out the year early, and that is a pick 6. We've seen it so many times since we signed him in free agency. I think that is by far the best pickup. Even better than Nick Bosa, who I think that is coming off the edge forcing this interception. But I think that's by far been my best free agency pickup in all 3 of my Madden rebuilds. Not even just this one. I know that's kind of quick, but I told y'all we're going to go through a little bit faster pace. Let's come up into this booth and see how the rest of this first quarter goes. See if we're able to stay strong on defense. As it looks like they might be into a little scoring chance here. 4th and 1. They punted. Okay, I thought they tried the field goal and just missed. I thought they would at least try to go for a field goal. That was pretty far, though. So I understand not wanting to do that. It looks like we're coming back on offense, doing a lot of running this season. Something we didn't see too much of last year. Last year, we saw a lot more passing, especially when watching the game. Remember that one game, we didn't even run the ball to the second half. We were passing so much. These first rush we took came in the second half. We ended up still winning that game, but I just thought that was crazy. Now we're 2nd and goal. Here's Javion Hawkins rushes forward and gets the scoring touchdown. Hopefully Cam Akers is not out with an injury. But that'll put us up 2 scores going into the second quarter. That is another interception. Trayvon Diggs getting us up to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. We'll throw it away, get a little bit closer, and score. Here's Javion Hawkins scores his 2nd touchdown of the day. Because that might be a little concerning. I haven't seen Cam Akers back. Quick 3, and now we get a big pass play to TJ Hawkinson, and we're back in scoring territory already. Let's go see if we can punch this one in. I know I said I wanted to go a little slow. We got almost a 28-point lead. I want to see another touchdown before the end of this ball game. Looks like is that Cam? Cam back in? Looks like number 2. I can't see if that's 2 or 25. It'll be a handoff up the middle. That's Cam Akers. Maybe just going with the 2 running back system. As Javion Hawkins was coming in and getting the touchdown, so I don't know what's up with that. 2nd and 12. We'll drop back. Dwayne Thomas looking. Pocket is collapsing. He's got to get it out. Throws it away. I like it. Pretty smart play there. Just get out the pocket and throw it away. Don't take a sack if you don't have to. Trips open here. Throw will go out to the tight end. He won't catch it. A rare drop by TJ Hopkins. Come on, TJ. We rarely see that man miss. But at least we'll be putting up 3 here. This is a 50 yarder. It's good. So 50-yard kick is in there with ease. Plenty of room to spare. And just like that, it's officially a 21 skunk. And I'm only jumping in this because I feel like this is must-score territory. If they don't score, this is quickly becoming an opening season blowout, showing the dominance that we had last year in the postseason. As this throw will go out quick, and we will get him down. I think that's the 4th receiver. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But we are able to get him down. Justin Jefferson over there don't know the route. He's tapping his butt, tapping his head, looking confused. So he goes somewhere else. Right back to number 17, making another catch. Actually, that's Evan Ingram. So that's a tight end wearing 17. Ew. That's an ugly number. Oh, that's one of our things. The way QB has trouble seeing his deep receivers. So he's not going to be able to get it deep down the field, which is going to be great for our pressure to get there as the throw goes out short. Evan Ingram not able to go nowhere again. And it's 3rd and 7. Let's go ahead and clutch this up, y'all. 2-by-2 look. I want to see somebody get in that backfield. Drop back. Pressure almost getting there. Throw will go out. That's a wide open receiver over the middle. I thought he couldn't see his deep receivers. How was he able to do that? Maybe they got a little bit of mo to get that one out the way. So I'll go with the handoff here to Dalvin Cook. Shrugs him off. Oh my gosh. 95. That's Romeo Okawara just getting shrugged off like a baby. And they're actually in field goal range now too. Chance to put up something before the half. 2-minute warning coming out of it. All day to throw. Nick Bosa misses the sack somehow. Throw down the field. It's intercepted. I think he was trying to find his man Justin Jefferson and Trayvon Diggs in tight coverage. Honestly, kind of loose coverage. Makes the jumping and diving catch for the interception. Look, Nick Bosa misses the sack. He's scrambling out. Throw goes out. Not enough on it. That's an easy interception for Trayvon Diggs. Going to actually Winfield, it looks like. As we get the ball back. That'll give us time before the half to go put something up with a penalty putting us up the field. We will, looks like, at least get 3 here. Oh no, maybe we're going for the touchdown. Jameson Williams gets close. It's knocked away. We got 7 seconds left. We actually were able to get a touchdown. 5 yards to TJ Hawkinson. Getting into the second half. Justin Jefferson, big 38-yard touchdown. Finally getting Minnesota on the board. Maybe showing some late game life. But their defense still has to stop us, which they have not been able to do until just now. Looking all right here. Driving up the field. Getting past the 50 yet again. As we come to the close of the third. A penalty sending them back. They get 3. It'll be a 21-point game going into the 4th quarter. As we look to defend this lead, just running the ball. Cam Akers doing his thing, racking up yards late in the game. This is how you get your 100-yard rushing games. Late in the game, you're up big, and they're tired. The only thing you can do is just run the ball, drain that clock. Your field goal range gets a 1st down. 2nd and goal. And we score that thing, man. J.B. Hawkins' 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. I don't know what's up with Cam Akers, but he is not getting these red zone scores. Let's see if Minnesota one more chance. I mean, this is... Oh, dang. Ronnie Harrison got an interception. Yep. That's pretty much ball game, y'all. Got in and got out with a great dub. Dominance all the way through. Earl Byers, 16 for 22, 4 interceptions, just did not have it today. And Dwayne Thomas didn't even have an amazing game either. 19 for 31. What's that? That's probably in the 60s on completion. 61% completion percentage. Only 1 touchdown, but it wasn't needed. Cam Akers, 92 yards through the ground. Javian Hawkins is running back 2, 12 carries, 3 touchdowns. That's more work than I thought he would get, or probably want him to get. Honestly, I don't want that much of a split. I mean, if you're gonna get 3 touchdowns with it, I ain't even gonna argue, my boy. And then out of the pass game, we did our thing. Not much expected of anybody, but the defense played great. I mean, we had 4 interceptions total as a team, 3 of them to Trayvon Diggs. Pressure was getting there. We were getting TFLs. And this is a complete team dominating win here today. I mean, from start to finish, you know, from the pick 6, got another interception, ran it in, got a field goal. It's just stopping them all day from being able to get to the end zone to the 3rd quarter. And even at that point, it was still too late to do anything. So this is exactly why we won the Super Bowl last year. Now let's keep it up as we simulate through these next 2 games and start 3-0. A couple of upgrades coming out of that game, man, as we go ahead and look to make this team just a little bit better. Pass protector here for Jonathan Reddick, rookie that we just picked up. Hoping to maybe be a promising tackle for us. Who knows? He's 21 years old, got plenty of time to grow. But he is behind Penny Sewell, so he'll be looking to move to left tackle because this spot is already locked down by my dude over here, my dog. Run block could use a little bit of work. More so than run block power. So I'm going to go with the power upgrade for him. Next up, that dude, Dwayne Thomas. I did say I wanted to work on his scrambler archetype just to make sure that he's actually running out of the pocket a little bit. Look at that, 96 medium. I mean, 85 on his deep and 89 on his short, so we can use some more work too on those aspects. But I don't really see him missing too many throws. The completion percentage today was pretty low. 83 speed. Am I overrating his speed? I swear I thought he was faster than that. I honestly really did think he was faster than that. That's actually bewildering to me. So I think I'm going to go with I think I'm going to do the field general, actually. I'm going to do a field general upgrade. Maybe gets a little bit of short accuracy, deep accuracy. +1 short, +2 to awareness. I'll take it. And then Nick Bosa, who's a 99 overall speed rusher, but does have other aspects of his game he can improve. 98 finesse, 92 power, 91 block shed. Let's work on the power moves. Let's just get them, completely 99'd out. Get all 3 of these 99s. And just like we said, we wanted to boot stifling defense here today and stop the passing game. So I think we did a great job. We didn't let them pass for too much. We got 4 interceptions, 4,500 XP for all DBs, and 10 staff. 4,500 XP. We're going to have some upgrades as soon as I hit this advance button. Weekly awards. Of course, Trayvon Diggs had to get that, man. 2 tackles, 3 picks, 1 for a touchdown. You knew he was getting player of the week. But breakout linebacker development chance too as well. Of course, we already knew the upgrades was coming. Look at that. Basically every single DB. Well, okay. I thought that y'all said corner, my fault. 4 of our DBs ended up with upgrades here today. Matt Weaver, the first one up. Let's go ahead and work on that zone coverage. Actually, let's work on the slot. Find his way onto the field some type of way, and the slot roll could be his quickest way there. So +1 zone man and press. Kyle Wagner, the rookie, also playing shutdown out there. We didn't see him make any plays, unfortunately. I wish I saw him do an interception or something, but if the defense is playing good in pass coverage, that means he was playing shutdown. So 61 man though. Let's work on his hybrid ability to make sure he's getting a little bit of man coverage. +2 man, +1 press. I'll take it. Backup strong safety Keith Holcomb here. 66 zone, 65 man. I mean, his best way onto the field, honestly, is going to be through that sub linebacker role. So for that role, you got to upgrade that hybrid. You got to be able to cover him in and zone to be my sub linebacker. A lot of times I like using safeties there. Longer, faster, quicker. But right now, nobody kind of filling that role or need from Christopher Randolph. So he's got 69 man, 61 zone. Doesn't really excel in anything. So we'll go ahead and work on his man coverage. Doesn't make a scheme fit, so work the slot too as well. +2 man though. We'll at least get that into the yellow. I thought that was going to be enough for the green. So before we get into this game too as well, breakout linebacker chance. Who is it going to be? Jose Harrison. I realized something last week, coach. I made a few good plays, sure, but I'm bored. I'm tired of being good. I want to be great, legendary, and I'm ready to take the next step. So I'm planning on single-handedly destroying the Bears offense this week, and I hope the rest of the defense follows my lead. So we got to hold them to under 150 total yards, or he has to get 3 INTs, tackles for loss, forced fumbles, and sacks. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that is a tough, lofty goal, especially because the Bears won last week too, so they're not slouches. But I think we can do it, man. So I'm gonna have the weekly strategies here, put us in the best possible position to make this happen. Defend the medium pass, blitz counter. I'm actually gonna go throw it medium. They don't blitz that often. We're gonna stay with the same game plan offensively. +2 pass. Let's see, 24, 250, first downs. All right, here it goes, man. We're gonna start this trending up and let's see if Jose Harrison can upgrade. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Another dub here, 26-24. We had to do it late though, scoring all of our points in that second half, but defense came down and shut them down in the second two to barely hold off for this win. Now, they gained obviously a little over 150 yards, so we'll kind of have to see how that scenario plays out looking at his stats. But Dwayne Thomas this time getting back to normal, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Justin Fields, we were able to get to him in the backfield 4 times for 2 sacks as well, 262 yards through the air. But the run game slouching this time. Akers still 4.2 a carry, but after the game he had last week, that is kind of underperforming. We even had Dwayne Thomas get out there 7 for 23 rushing the ball. I'm not mad at it at all. TJ Hawkinson leading the way for the wideouts, 100 and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns here for DJ Chark Jr. getting started, and then my boys dropping 70 pieces on me real quick. So I love the wideout production, and this was too close to comfort though. We won this game by 2 points against the Bears. I mean, maybe they're good this year. They did get Justin Fields some more wide receiver weapons in the free agency. They drafted pretty well, so who knows? Maybe they're ready to compete for the top of this division now. You know, last year it seemed like nobody was, and Green Bay went on that huge winning streak like they're doing in real life, and managed to come back and make things interesting down the stretch. But 2 sacks for Bosa. Harrison had a sack, no TFLs, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. So I don't know if he did enough to do it. I mean, 1 sack, yeah, that's not. I don't think he's gonna have it, y'all. I'm upset, coach. I talked myself up before the game. I totally under-delivered. How am I supposed to call myself an elite linebacker? I wouldn't say you under-delivered. It's not like you had a terrible game, and it's not like we did bad. We won the game. We played an okay game, a good game. I wouldn't be mad at that at all, man. So don't even stress that. Now, obviously, prayer negotiations, we wait for the bye week to go and handle those. Let's get the regional scouting focuses in, which I've already set up. I'll just go ahead and formally show you guys. In the West, we'll have Sheila Thornton, a tier 2. I think she focuses on offensive tackles and interior offensive linemen, so whole offensive line will be watched. In the Central, we have George Kozlow, 1 tier receiver safety scout. Liam Preston, 1 tier running back offensive tackle scout. In the Northeast, and in the Southeast, we got Sergio Pierce, 1 tier wide receiver safety guy for the Southeast. Now, my national scout right now is Yu-Jun Huang, tier 3 cornerback and middle linebacker. I just feel like we need more depth at cornerback. That's where kind of all this comes into. Just looking for depth, really. I mean, running back 2 actually could be a serious thing. Getting a good running back 2 can help in a lot of scenarios, and who knows how long Cam Akers will continue to perform good. So, got to look for those aspects of getting maybe another running back. Looking at the mock draft, looks like we do actually have a running back going in the top 5. Bruce Hyde, top 5 talent, going to the Jaguars. A quarterback going to as well, but 2 offensive linemen and a edge rusher. Looks like going number 1 in this current mock draft, with the Vikings having that number 1 overall pick. And let's see where they have us so far. Haven't even looked at the players scouting. Haven't put anybody on my board. So right now they have us with the 32nd pick. So they got us winning the Super Bowl. Getting receiver Alani Wagner, TCU 6'4" guy, 35% scouted already. 8 catch in traffic, CD, B release. I'm not mad at that at all. Decent to solid speed though, so he's not gonna be fast. Yeah, it's worth putting on my board though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alani Wagner. Let's go look at prospects real quick. Where is he at as far as all the receivers on the board? Oh, I thought that was receivers. I was saying, dang, they're all UDFAs? Oh, he's the 5th best receiver too. So I have to, pay attention to that. But 8 catch in traffic, I mean, that's one of the only A grades I see out of anybody here. A deep route running. You really want to look out for those A grades anywhere you can find them and see what they can do. Like F catching, that just means low 70s. So I'm not even really too worried about that. But I'll put Alani Wagner definitely on my board to start out with, and I'll go through that more so as we get further in the season, as I get more percentages. I mean, what's looking at 35, 15% right now? Nothing. So I'm gonna wait till they get to about 50%, then I'll go seriously start looking at those. So we got another weekly award here, it looks like. Who got it this time? Nick Bosa, 6 tackles, 2 sacks. I will take that. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and get through week 3 here against the 49ers too as well. So my weekly strategies, great players. Let's hope we're going into Bengals week 3-0. Look at that. We're starting a gauntlet against the AFC North. Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, back to back to back. That's going to be interesting. Man, come on, y'all. Old Tito. Once again, starting off a little bit slow, scoring most of our points in the second half, but we lose this one thanks to a touchdown in overtime from the 49ers. losing 34-28. Not a bad game offensively, I guess. 3-on-1, 4 touchdowns and a pick. That's not a bad game at all. Like, that's a really good game. Their passer rating is pretty low. It's probably just because of the interception. 60% completion percentage as well. We need to work on that. That's why I worked on the field general. We need to get those accuracies up to where that's not, the case. That's a very low completion percentage. 239, 2 touchdowns, no picks there. 77 and 2 touchdowns for Kareem Hunt on the ground, even though we were trying to defend the outside pass. Maybe he went up the middle a little bit more. And also no run game from us. 3.4 carry there for Cam Akers. So remember I said running back might be one of those things we can look at. Who knows how long he'll be, high producing? Well, there it is. Amon St. Brown, 3 touchdowns, 75 yards. TJ Hockenson once again going off for over 100. That's 2 straight games. Probably would have had the first one. We didn't pass that much. And then a touchdown as well for him too. And offense did what they're supposed to. Defense, y'all gave it way too much today. Y'all supposed to be my shutdown guys, my lockdowns. Where's Jose Harrison? Did he get hurt or something? There he is. He only had 3 tackles today. No wonder we lost. My starting middle linebacker didn't even get a whole bunch of tackles. My backup did 10 of them and a tackle for loss. We only got 3. Oh, we got 4 sacks here today. So we had pressure in his face. They were just able to drive up the field more than we were. Maybe the interception ended up being costly. I don't know how we lost this one then. I'm not even seeing any kind of bad discrepancies in stats other than Jose Harrison not having that many tackles. That being said, man, we got some great things coming up in the next episode. We got a tandem breakout chance on offense. We want to check in on the QB. So these are all things and reasons to probably maybe go into these games. We got the AFC North Gauntlet. I don't know. Y'all want to do something fun? Let's do something fun for that episode, right? What we'll do is we'll jump into all 4, go into the second halves, and watch the endings of those games. We'll go into all 4. Go to the second half. We got the AFC North Gauntlet. We're playing all 4 AFC North teams back to back to back to back. I feel like that'd be a fun way to get through the episode, get through 4 weeks. So we'll go into them, send it to the second halves, and watch anything that's interesting to kind of go forward with those 4 games. We're 2-1 though. As we got an upgrade here to Jameson Williams, getting a little bit better this season. We'll go ahead and upgrade his deep threat. Keep him from getting just a little bit better. Get deep option down the field. +3 to his release, which would be a huge help to get off that line. Help our receivers get open for our quarterback. But 2-1, so are the Bears and Packers. So it might be a tight division this year. Bengals are also 2-1, so that'll be a good game. But I look forward to going through the next episode. And so if you guys are enjoying it, a little bit quicker pace, probably a little bit shorter video than what you guys are used to. But next time out, we'll be getting through weeks 4 through 7. And when is our bye week? We have a late one this season. So after we play those 4, we'll come back with Packers, Cowboys, Packers again. It looks like we do have a late bye week in week 13. So we'll be able to get through quite a bit of the season before we have to do any bye week work. So we'll be going through the AFC North Gauntlet. Then when we come back, I don't know how many of these 5 games we'll get through, but we'll probably try to get through all 5 of these if possible to be able to start off the next video after that on the bye week and get to the end of the season. So hope you guys have been enjoying, man. Hope you guys don't mind the faster pace of the videos. And yeah, enjoy the content. Leave a like, subscribe, share it out with friends and family. It helps the channel grow and will really help with pushing me out there. So if you guys do enjoy my content, enjoy my creativity, enjoy my personality, enjoy my chocolate. I enjoy the team. Go ahead and subscribe to the squad, right? Yep, that's what I said. So it's me, boy, Coach Smooth, aka SGG, the King of Games, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.